Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 2 of Silly Goose Sports Talk. I'm Big T.
And I'm Skippy. Before we begin this episode, I'd like to say if you guys could please like and subscribe, that really helps us out, and you'll never miss the latest sports news. Alright, let's get right into the new segment, stories. Alright, so, let me get a chair for my own campfire. So, this week, we've had some snake troubles, I'll per se. So, what happened was, we were all gardening, because we have a garden outside, right? And our neighbor comes around and warns us that, like, he comes around and he's like, okay, there is a big black snake coming your way. And we're all just very confused, so I walked over to see where it was. And it just starts climbing up the tree. Like, I come over the fence, because there's a fence between the tree on his side. And you could just see it going right over the tree.
How big of a snake is this?
Oh, like 3 feet? It was a long boy.
A big, skinny snake.
Yesterday, we had, I think it was a different snake. But it fell down. It might have been the same one, but I'm not sure. But it was in our potato patch.
Oh no, the potatoes.
Exactly, in our garden patch. And this is where it gets funny. So, Mom and trying to, swat it out. And I'm just here in the background, just laughing my butt off. So we have the voice. We're going to cut that out.
Yeah,
so we have the voice of reason holding a pitchfork. And my mom holding I think it was a hoe. And so they're just trying to poke it away.
The voice of reason is not someone I want to see with a pitchfork.
Yeah, you didn't always see the voice of reason with a pitchfork. That is a scary event. Especially when they're both trying to get a snake out of there. And the voice of reason just...
Hopefully she doesn't think I'm a snake at some point. Because if she whacks me with a pitchfork, I'm dead.
They weren't trying to kill it. What happened was... So they tried driving it back to our neighbor's yard. Poor him, man. So we drove the snake into his yard. It was, but it took like 5 minutes of trying to poke him around. The voice of reason poked him, and then if you're watching on YouTube, I'll display the photo right now. Yeah. So the snake, my mom poked it to try and move it out. And it goes up in attack form, ready to strike at her. It was quite wonderful. So, moral of the story is, don't poke snakes.
Yes. Well, there was a little baby snake that we had, and I fed it to the rooster before he got, our rooster got eaten.
Oh yeah.
Poor R.I.P.
Everyone, moment of silence for Rooster.
Yep.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to hockey.
Okie dokie. The Caps get screwed for the 3rd year in a row in the first round. Again.
Sure. Ha.
This time, they took a Lars Eller goal off the board.
I think it was fair.
Yeah, but the thing was, these bounces don't, these things... I'm trying to say this in the most respectful way possible. The NHL and sports in general have a northeastern bias. New York, Boston, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh.
Sure. Cutting out there. But yeah, I don't think that's correct necessarily. Because
since this is a northeastern bias, I believe the New York teams, New York teams in general, like the Islanders and Rangers, they get all the bounces and they get all the media love. And if anything bad happens to them, the media goes ballistic.
I mean,
but that's why you guys listen to Silly Goose Sports Talk, because you guys love real, unbiased, well, mostly unbiased.
Mostly unbiased. We're 80% not biased.
Yep.
Yep, we're mostly not biased. So let's take a look at what happened to the Capitals. So, Game 1, Washington got their one and only win, 3-2 in overtime. Now we move over to good old Game 2. Yeah. So I think we covered most of that.
I don't think we need much of the notes. All we need to say is the Caps just got outplayed. They just could not get a puck in the net, and they couldn't get sustained offensive pressure. They just couldn't.
We also have Game 2, Boston wins 4-3. Game 3, we have what's the score for that?
Game 3 was the double overtime. I think that's where the series turned.
Yes, that's kind of new.
Am I cutting out again?
Yeah, you're cutting out, but that's okay. So I can talk.
Alright.
So we also have Game 4, and
we don't talk about Game 4, Skippy.
Well, we have to. They lost 4-1, kicking their butts out of the playoffs. See ya, Capitals. Bye-bye. There goes Capitals.
That Pittsburgh-New York series is really something, though.
Yeah, the series is currently tied 2-2.
In that Game 4, with the Islanders winning that one 4-1, those two consecutive power play goals within a few minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as I dislike New York, that was a good sequence.
Yeah, it's quite sad for Pittsburgh fans. But even if we get through round 1, I can at least laugh at all of you guys' faces, which will make me happy inside.
Depends on how it turns out. That's why they play the game. Yep.
Yeah. Penguins need 2 more wins, and we get through to the playoffs. So that's pretty cool.
So let's go right to baseball.
Sure. Alright, so for baseball, we are going to start off with the friend Nats. So,
they gotta win!
Yes, we do, but we gotta go through how we got this win. So, I'm going to talk about how we had this, how our season's going. So, basically, lose. Finally, a win, stopping our 15-loss losing streak. And then another 2 losses. What do you think about that? Yep, it's a sad event. But you know what? It's better than nothing.
Yeah, I mean, we're lucky to even have a minor league team at all.
That's true.
Because that team...
So, as we see the notes, we have the Nats farm system is the worst in the MLB. It looks like it is it's reflecting locally as the Fred Nats are just terrible. So, what do you think about that?
I think we are poo.
Yeah, basically.
So now the Big Nats, they started off very terribly, but this weekend they just swept the Orioles.
Yeah.
They're still
that's pretty
20
cool.
and 23, last place in division. They're only 2.5 games out of first in a tight division.
Yeah.
Next week they have some great opportunities as they face 2 500 teams in the Reds and the Brewers. Those are at Nats Park.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
How's Pittsburgh doing?
Oh gosh. I don't even want to talk about it. So we lost both games to the Cardinals. We got 1 win against the Braves.
How'd that other game in Atlanta go?
Oh my gosh, Game 2, we lost 20-1.
Think about it. Atlanta is a legitimate World Series contender right now, even though their record doesn't show it.
I think so, yeah.
I would not be surprised if this is Atlanta versus...
Okay, everybody. So, Big T is having some technical issues, so I'm going to carry on all by myself for the good old baseball. So, what happened was we have Yeah, so as Big T was talking about, we have the Atlanta Braves as an actual maybe contender. Maybe we should start covering them, you know? So they're doing pretty good.
Okay, I had some technical difficulties. Where were we, Skippy?
Oh, well, I was talking about the Atlanta Braves standings, so yeah.
Yeah, they're doing really good. Unlike my computer.
They have 23 wins, 24 losses, I believe.
Even though they are sub 500, they're coming into the stretch, and that is... I didn't take much notes on Atlanta, but I think we should head on into basketball next, I believe.
Yeah, sure. Take it away.
Okie dokie. The Wizards lost, and game 2 is on Wednesday, I think, and that's all I know because I was watching other games. So
Yeah.
Next up is NFL.
Good old segment. That was a long one.
Yeah.
Alright, so for the NFL, we have, let's start with Washington football team. So we have a lost veteran. Help me out, Big T.
Ryan Kerrigan, the longest tenured Washington Redskins / WFT person, has signed with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah.
But he is not looking for a revenge game. That game in FedEx Field, I would not be surprised if when the Washington versus Philadelphia in FedEx, he will get a huge standing ovation. They'll be cheering for a long time.
Yeah.
He will be missed in Washington. More sad news in DC as Morgan Moses, the longtime lineman, is cut.
Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah,
it seems Rivera. I mean, as much as I love Ron Rivera, it seems he is out with the old, in with the new.
Yeah.
Which going for the future, yes, I support that, but it's sad to see these long tenured guys being cut.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, Washington's guy, Wes Schweister, can deadlift 765 pounds. I cannot do
Wow.
that. How much can you lift?
Protest this theory. I would put myself at 50 plus pounds.
I mean, I don't do much lifting other than moving boxes, and I move a lot of boxes lately. Because we just moved. There was a TV that had to have been at least 80, 90 pounds that I remember when I was like 10, I could barely move. But now I could just handle things on it. Just pick the darn thing up and put it right in the truck.
I've never tested how much I can lift. It's a story for another day. Alright, so for
now
Steelers.
You start talking about Pittsburgh. What are they doing?
So we have rookie minicamp concludes. New RB from Alabama.
Najee Harris.
Looks like he looks like he will make an immediate impact on the Steelers running game, which finished last in the league last year, which is not fun.
I mean,
it also looks like the new offensive coordinator, Matt Canada, is planning to use a lot more play action passes this year, that will be nice. That will be nice.
Roethlisberger is old and cannot throw much downfield anymore.
Yeah.
There are a lot of play action deep passes, but if they're doing the short play action passes where the cornerbacks and all the secondaries always going out, I think the short play action game where they're just getting 7-8 yards every play, that could be trouble for anyone. And
yeah, that might do some damage this year, so we'll see. We also have Tim Tebow signed with Jaguars as tight end.
There's a lot of fallout over that. People are
we have a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of backlash on that.
I love Tebow. As devout homeschoolers, we love Tebow.
Yep. All right, so I will give you the microphone as you go into Big T NASCAR Minute.
Okie dokie. So, the first ever race at Circuit of the Americas was absolutely nuts. It was raining. They were racing in the rain, but it caused multiple extremely scary crashes. One ending with like 5 or 6 cars going to the garage, like in 2 completely.
It looked like a ginormous slip and slide.
Yes.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you're not supposed to run on a pool deck. Same thing happens in NASCAR.
Yes. The thing was, the scariest crash of the day occurred on lap 26, where the visibility is absolute zero. Where Michael McDowell, he slowed down. He thought he was closer to the corner than he was. He checked up. Martin Truex Jr. did not see him. Ran right into him. That slowed down the 19 of Truex. And then Cole Custer came in at over 150 miles an hour. Ran right into the back of Truex. Truex's back end went off the ground. And then Custer hit the inside wall.
Yeah. That was
the scariest wreck I've seen since Newman's wreck in 2020. I believe had there not been a safer barrier there, Custer and Truex would both be it would not be good.
Yeah.
But, on a good note, I got my prediction right. My man Chase Elliott, he ran the fuel tank. He passed Kyle Busch, held off Kyle Larson, and then the race was shortened due to the rain. They called it, and Chase Elliott wins.
Oh,
now, all 4 Hendrick Motorsports cars are locked into the playoffs. And sadly, William Byron's top 10 streak ends, but still a great day for Hendrick Motorsports as Elliott wins, Larson finishes second, and Bowman dumps out somewhere in the top 10. I don't have the finish right on me. But next week, they're going to the Coke 600. A race that Elliott almost won last year, was heartbreakingly close. I think this is going to be either Larson or Elliott. I think Hendrick Motorsports is going to keep rolling, and I think Elliott's going to win it again.
Really?
Yeah.
Placing your bets, okay.
I mean, I don't have any money to bet, so yeah.
Bet you $10.
Yeah, but I don't have $10.
I'll bet you the podcast.
Well, I'm not betting this podcast.
I can be the new host. Woo!
Well, now I'm going to hand Skippy the wheel for the potato of the week.
Yes, sir. So, we have some nice potatoes this week. So, let's start off with the rotten potato. The entire Fred Nats team. 0-15 to start the season. That was the 4th worst start in minor league history. The worst being about 26 losses in a row.
Golly, man, at least we're not that bad.
At least, still quite bad. We also have the sweet potato from Friday night's game, the Fred Nats pitcher, delivering 7 shutout innings out of 80 pitches. I believe he got 16 strikeouts.
Oh,
basically, maybe if we just have him every week, we can get some wins.
Yeah, the thing is, these guys don't start every night, so every few nights, if he's on the mound, then they have a shot.
We have the silliest goose of the week. Phil Mickelson wins the PGA Championship at 50 years old, making him the oldest person to ever win a PGA major.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Saw a little bit of that, and that is amazing how I think golf is one of the only sports where these old guys are still in contention. Where
I play golf. I'm pretty good at it. Golf is fun.
I mini golf. I never played real golf though.
Normal golf is just a lot of melting in heat.
Yes, sir. Indeed.
That's what I've gained from like 3 years of playing the sport. It's just heat.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So
Corey Kluber and Spencer Turnbull both threw no-hitters this past week.
Yeah.
Awesome. I think with the deadened ball, it seems what MLB's doing, there are a lot more no-hitters.
What a
And-
potato.
I want to see Strasburg do one. It's either Strasburg or Scherzer. Let's get a Nats no-hitter. They need one.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be awesome.
All right. So,
Alright.
open banter. We did have a guest booked, but due to timing and stuff, we were not able to pull through with that.
Mm-hmm. Next week.
Yes, next week we will have a comedian on, and it will be funny.
Alright, so I guess we're just... Y'all could have to deal with our stupid selves. Alright, so... What have you eaten last week? That was good.
This past week, let's see, what did I eat? The other night we had barbecue. That was a local. It was absolutely amazing. I got
Wait,
hush
what
puppies.
kind of barbecue did you have?
We had pulled pork and we had barbecue nachos. It was absolutely beautiful. It was amazing.
It's the gateway to my heart. Barbecue.
And then there were also hush puppies with the honey butter dip, and that stuff was amazing.
You make me jealous. You make me jealous.
All right, Skippy, what have you eaten this week?
I had a burger last night.
Oh,
know. The problem is, when you're sick, and if you can't tell by now, I'm a bit congested. But you know what? I gotta power through. We gotta get this podcast out there.
Yes, sir.
So, it's quite hard eating. I did finish that burger. It's quite hard eating when you're congested.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know why. It's just how it has to go. It's quite sad.
Yep. So, is there anything else that we have on the table today?
Well, we have a missing case of the voice of reason. She's just poof.
Yeah, she hasn't shown
Yeah,
up.
she's boring. She has a job now.
Yeah, man.
Dare they?
Yeah, I mean,
Who gets a job?
I might be working at a Chick-fil-A, so I might be getting some monies.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna be a broke bum. Because,
Hey, I'll lend you,
I can't work at Chick-fil-A.
Oof. Are you too young?
Peanut oil.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on a rant about Chick-fil-A. Listen, everyone.
Alright, let's
I
hear
don't
it.
care. Don't click off the podcast. I don't like Chick-fil-A. You heard it now. Listen. I have allergies. Peanut, tree, shrimp, peach, sunflower, and soy. Have you ever had the grilled nuggets? They taste like sad, depressing chicken. They just taste like watered down, thrown out the window, put onto the plate, and given to me. There's just, and when I eat it, there's just a little pool of chicken juice, and it's the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
It's good, though.
The little chicken juice, is that good?
Yes!
I've dealt with this for 10 years. I'm sick of it. And their
Juicy
fries.
chicken is good chicken, Skippy.
Yeah, but I can't have the chicken nuggets. I have to have the grilled nuggets. They're disgusting.
Oh, the grilled nuggets. Oh, I thought you were talking about the chicken. I thought you were talking about the good nuggets. Oh, okay.
No, those sound so good. But they have to put their fried in peanut oil. Ugh.
Oh. Have you tried the
No, the
waffle
grilled
fries,
nuggets
though?
are depressing pieces of just depressingness.
Oh,
honestly.
Skippy.
And their fries. Their fry amounts. They give me like 5. When I go to McDonald's, they give me 50. What is this? I get like 2 big fries. There's just little tiny pieces of fried
The
potato.
little tiny crunchy ones are good, though. I like the nice and crunchy. I love crunchy fries.
Why don't they just give me a whole box of that then? Why do they have to rip me off by giving me 2 fries? Just
Man,
a bunch
it's
of
fast
crumbly
food.
bits. What is this?
I mean, it's fast food. They do what they want.
Go to Taco Bell. They have good stuff there. They give out Mountain Dew. Maybe I'd go to McDonald's. Maybe I'd go
Go
to
to
Chick-fil-A if they had Mountain
Bojangles.
Dew.
Bojangles has Southern Shock Mountain Dew, which is like mango, peach, whatever it is. It's something
I can't
southern
have that,
tasting.
unfortunately. It's very sad.
It's artificial flavored, though, so it's not actually
Really?
peach.
Oh, huh. That's
It
quite
is-
interesting.
It's amazing. I had one of those last summer, and I've been craving it ever since. But
Yeah.
Bojangles gives us heart attacks, so we have not been to Bojangles since.
Why? What happened?
Because it's so greasy, heartburn, heart attacks, but it still tastes good, though.
Yeah. Tastes good, not good for you. We also have honorable mention Sonic. Dude, Sonic is my place.
Oh, those slushies are amazing.
Oh gosh, they're so good. But my problem is, so I can't have the bun there. So, I just ordered my meal without the bun and mayonnaise. Because I'm allergic to both of those. And so they just give me a pile of lettuce. It's taller than Mount Everest. I swear, I have to eat a whole salad before I get to my burger. It takes me like 10 minutes. I can eat a McDonald's burger because I can't have all the ingredients of like the buns and stuff. So I just get the plain patties. I eat my whole meal in 3 minutes. I'm not kidding.
I bet I could.
I eat my McDonald's meal in 3 minutes.
I could down a burger faster than you.
With buns or no buns?
One of these episodes, we should see who can eat a burger faster.
Summer event, we have to have a burger eating contest.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, stay tuned for that when we start streaming these podcasts.
We should really do that.
Eventually. And that's why we have to get some popularity, people. Share this to all your friends. We need to get it out there.
Yes, sir. You guys need send it to your friends. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. We're out of time. Skippy, any last words?
Eat potatoes.